Welcome back to Solo Marvel Champion, where today I'm playing Adam Warlock versus EXPERT Unus. Now, I do grant that Unus isn't that difficult a villain, but I like it because he has a lot of stuff you have to worry about. You need to keep threat off of gene pool. You don't want to chump block because that adds threat to gene pool. He has a lot of minions. Basically, you always have to be worrying about something other than attacking Unus, so I do expect this game to go long. I apologize in advance for that. I did have a 22-minute game, and then I got to editing and realized I never did this force response, so I was chump blocking a whole game long. I completely forgot about that and never read it, so we are going to have a long game. Gene pool comes in on 1A, and then we get one encounter card. Shuffle. Now, because I don't want to chump block, I will be defending a lot. That means if my obligation comes up, it's going to hurt. Because I can't flip down and exhaust to remove it from the game. Armored Vest is really good in this matchup because I want to be defending. I'd also like to see... Oh, that's actually good early. And Cosmic Awareness can clear it for me. Welcome aboard. I need an ally. So I'm going to keep that. There are 2 copies of Targeted for Elimination in here. 3 threat, Crisis. When defeated, I get a Confuse, which I'm not overly worried about. So I can go get that with that. I'll keep Welcome Aboard in case I can get an ally, and I'll hold on to that. Let's discard all 3 of these. See if I can get a double for that. See if I can get a good ally. Nowhere is very good. Gives me an extra ally slot, and it draws me a card every time I play a Guardian. Soul World, it's kind of too early for that, but it's fine. So that's what I've got. Let's flip up. I'm going to start with one way or another. We'll go find Targeted for Elimination. Ooh, they were back to back. Targeted for Elimination. It has 3, but it'll draw me 3 cards. Hopefully one of those is a double, and I can immediately clear it with that thwart event. Come on, give me an ally. Did not get an ally, but since I'm going to have 2 encounter cards, Cosmic Ward is not terrible. Let's use a blast to play a ward. And I have to remember, I have a hard time remembering that that's forced. So I'm actually going to put that on there to remind me when I reveal the encounter cards that that is a forced effect. 1 for Soul World. 1. Boy, I don't want to lose Nowhere. And I risk leaving that wide open. So I'm going to use a leadership card to give me +1. That is Battle Mage. I'm going to thwart 2 here, and then use those 2 for Cosmic Awareness. Remove 3 threat. And when that's defeated, I am confused. Let's ready. Cape is great and a double. Basically, I'm going to play those this turn and not be able to trigger Battle Mage. 1 goes on here, and after it does, 1 goes on there. He's attacking for 2. Actually, let me put that on there. 2, and I defend for 2. Place 2 on, but I take no damage. I get 2 encounter cards. Okay, this is a Treachery, so it gets discarded, and Cosmic Ward is discarded. And there, I just talked about that. That's my obligation. Discard 5 cards for each different aspect. Add 1 here. Well, that's 3. So that goes up to 4. And this just gets discarded. I have a lot of threat to get rid of, and I can't do it. Let's do 2 for summoning spell. Discard until I get an ally. Well, he's not the one I wanted. He comes in, and he's going to remove 1 threat here. And do I want the cape, or do I want Sorcerer Supreme? I've got to do Sorcerer Supreme. I can always use Quantum Magic to go get Sorcerer, or to go get the other card back. So let's ready. 2, 3. Ooh, there's Mystic Senses, Karmic Staff. 1 and 1. He's attacking for 2, and I've got to defend. That's 2, 3, 4. I take 2 damage. You get 1 encounter card. He attacks, and I'm not going to have Major Victory defend. So 2, and make it 2 more. I take 4. Okay. Major Victory takes 1 off of here and is defeated. And after he's defeated, I ready a Guardian. Now let's do 2. I don't want to do it that way, I don't think. Well, 2 for Mystic Senses. And use Quake. That's Justice to remove 2 threat. Draws me a card. I think Quantum Magic is going to have to go get my cape back. So 1 for Quantum Magic to get my cape back. How far down was it? It wasn't that far down. That comes to hand, and I will thwart to remove my confuse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. That is in play. 1 goes on and 1 goes on. He attacks for 2, I defend for 2. 2, 3. I do take 1 damage. I get 1 encounter card. He's going to scheme 2, 3. That is up to 9 of 11. So, not the turn I want, but I'm going to pay 2 for Eros. Then use Skilled Investigator as Justice to remove 2 and draw me a card. Oh, I'd love to keep that Night Nurse. I've got to get Warlock's cape down. And he removes 2. So yeah, like I said in the intro, there's a lot of not dealing damage to Unus in this scenario. Okay, that's 6. So I'm afraid to go down. I'm going to go down. Ready and draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts a counter on Soul World and gives me an encounter card. Okay. 1 and 1. He's scheming for 2. That would go on a minion. So that's up to 8 of 11. 2 encounter cards. That has 3. And that is going to put 4 here and here. So I'm pretty much screwed already. Gonna use that counter to heal me back up to max. See if I can dig myself out of this hole. Got to get rid of that so that I can get rid of that. but also I need to play Mystic Senses. So I'm going to flip up Theros. I keep calling him Theros. Eros removes 2 and is knocked out. I'm going to use Justice to remove 2. That, oh, it's back up. I'm going to thwart 1. Then use Justice to remove 2. That readies me and draws me 2 cards. I'm going to do 1, 2 for Kid Omega and pay Mental to remove a threat from each. Then I thwart this one off and become confused. And he takes 2 off of here. Now I've got Starhawk in hand. Actually, I'm going to move these a bit. Keep my cape over by Mystic Senses. Keep Starhawk and 2, 3, 4, 5. I might be able to get Starhawk and Nowhere in, which is good. 1 and 1. He's attacking, I defend. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. I take 3 damage. 1 encounter card. Surge and reveal. I'm stunned. And this is just going to add more threat to here. So 2 for Nowhere. Two for Starhawk. That draws me a card. That's not what I wanted. Should be ready. So I can discard a card, ready, draw 2. Attack to clear my, or thwart to clear my confuse. He removes 2 from here and goes away. He removes 1 from there. And then I can do nothing. So let's get rid of both of those and draw 6. Armored Vest will be good. Night Nurse will be good. 2 goes on, and 1. He's attacking. I defend for 2. It's 3. I take 1 damage. I get 1 encounter card. When revealed, he activates. If there are 3, he gets a tough. That doesn't matter. If there are 6, he heals 3. That doesn't matter either. What matters is he's attacking again, and I'm not going to defend with Starhawk. 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 3. So I need to do 1 for Night Nurse. And then we'll go ahead and use Night Nurse to heal me 1 and remove my stun. We'll play Armored Vest. Then use Quake to remove 2 threat. We'll remove the 2 threat here. That readies me and draws me 2 cards. He removes a threat here, and I remove a threat here. I'm actually going to keep all but that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Heroic Intuition will be good if I can get it down. 2 and 1. He's attacking. I'm defending for 3. 2. Only 2. I take no damage. 1 encounter card. He's going to quick strike me for 2. So I'm going to start with him thwarting 1. He takes damage and comes back to hand. I use Welcome Aboard to play him. That's a Guardian, so it draws me a card. Eros is probably the one I want to make the call for. Make the call 1, 2 for Eros. He enters play and I haven't done this yet. Use Skilled Investigator to remove 2 there. That readies me and draws me 2. Starhawk attacks for 2 here. I attack for 1 and knock him out. Two for Heroic Intuition. I've got a Quantum Magic, which I'll just hold on to. And just for a little insurance, I'm going to heal 1. He's going to remove 2 here. It's ready. Still haven't even taken his tough off. Two goes on, and 1 here. Attacking for 2, defending for 3. 2, 3, 4. Love to see that go. I take 1 damage. 1 encounter card. My favorite card, Exhaust and Surge. He's going to quick strike me unless I block. And blocking is going to add 3 threat there. So Eros blocks and is defeated. And that takes this one up to 8. Okay. Bug I'd like to have in play. But I've got to deal with threat. So let's do 2 for Maria. She draws me a card, removes 2 threat. He removes 1 threat here and comes back to hand. We'll play him to draw a card. I need to get rid of this guy too. Let's use Bug for 2 damage here. That readies me and draws me 2. There's 1. Counter card. Two. I can attack for 1 to knock him out. I'm going to do 1 and physical for what doesn't kill me. Heal 2, ready. Thwart 2. Thwart 1. It's not going to matter. There's already enough to kick everything anyway. I'll hold on to that double. Flip down. Use Soul World to heal me all the way back up again. Oh, got Bug back. And that Energy Spear is still in the deck. So only 1 goes on. He schemes for 2. That would attach to a minion. So this just goes up to 7. 2 encounter cards. This goes to him. This places 4 on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I pretty much have to give up. Actually, he's going to thwart for 1 more. This had enough that he gains an acceleration. Or not an acceleration, an amplify. Pretty much have to give up on that, don't I? Let's flip up. Maybe not, though. Thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Use Quake to remove 2. That readies me and draws me 2. Kid Omega and Mental takes 1 off of each. Two for Bug, who draws me a card. Thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Thwart for 1. And that's the turn. Again, not dealing any damage to Unus, because I have so many things to worry about on the board. I'm going to hold on to him because he's a guardian. And there's my Energy Spear for Bug. Oh, 1 more card. 1 and 1. He's attacking for 2. I'm defending for 3. 2, 3. I take no damage. 1 encounter card. He advances. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 10 of 11. And this did not have 8 on it. If this had 9 on it, I would have lost there. After he schemes, he gets a tough. Just cannot get out from under all of the threat pressure. Welcome aboard, Eros. He's a guardian, so he draws me a card. Let's use leadership to give me pluses. That readies me, draws me 2. I don't know why I keep forgetting to ready that one. Okay. Use that to put Spear on Bug, even though I'm not going to be attacking while he still has Retaliate. Thwart 2. Thwart 2. Thwart 1. Thwart 2. I'm going to use protection to heal him. I just did it again. That readies me and draws 2. Or have I already done that this turn? I've already done that this turn. So I'm not ready. And he's got a damage. Let's do 2 for Cosmic Awareness. Let's remove 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 more. And we'll put that Cosmic Ward down. Okay, Sunfire will be good. Get rid of that. 1 and 1. He's attacking for 2 and I defend for 3. 2, 3, 4. I take 1 damage. Get 1 encounter card. He's going to come in and deal 3 damage to an ally. I'll have him deal 3 to Eros. That adds 3 here. Again, I've got more threat to deal with, and I've got to get rid of him because he attacks for 3. So we can do him to attack for 2. He comes back to hand. I'm going to do 1, 2 for Starhawk. That draws me a card. He'll attack for 2 again and knock him out. Man, I'd really love to confuse him. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do these 2 for my staff. So I can't get rid of that this turn. But I don't really need the healing, so I don't need to flip down. So I'm going to do Justice to remove 2. That readies me, draws 2. Then I can pay 2 for Sunfire, spend energy to discard this, heal Thwart 1 so that he no longer has Retaliate. I'll attack for 1 to knock off his tough, even though piercing would have done it, but that heals him so that he can attack for 3. No other allies. Let's ready. One puts a counter back there so that when I do go down, I have the healing I need. Gives me an encounter card, which gives me this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle this. I do have Cosmic Ward. So 2 goes on, and 1. He's attacking for 2, I defend for 3. 2, 3, 4. I take 1 damage. You get 2 encounter cards. He's going to quick strike me for 2. This one is a scheme with 3. Now that's going to confuse me when I clear it, but not a big deal. And once again, I have to deal with more stuff and not attack Unus. Let's start by putting a skilled investigator down, having him take 2 off of there. He comes back to hand. I play him for 2, which draws me a card. Let's use arrows to remove 2. That readies me and draws me 2. When defeated, I'm confused. After all of that, Skilled Investigator draws me a card. Night Nurse will heal me 1 and remove my confuse. See, I've got space. See, and he's a guard, so let's do 2 for Kid Omega and Mental to remove a threat from each. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to attack for 1, which heals him. He attacks for 2 and knocks him out. And then Bug attacks for 3. He's going to take 2 off of there. And he is going to take 1 off of here and go away. Then I can welcome aboard him and have him remove 1 here. Anything in here? Oh, I can play Night Nurse back. Let's use 1 for Quantum Magic to get Night Nurse, and then play Night Nurse. All right, let's ready. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have the resources I need to have him block? I do, but I don't have space for him. So I'll just have to block. 2 goes on, and 1. He's attacking for 2. I defend for 3. That's 2. I'm stunned. Hey, I'm glad I got Night Nurse back. I take no damage. Get 1 encounter card, and I do have a Cosmic Ward if it's a treachery. No, he's going to deal 3 to an ally, and I'm going to have him deal that 3 to Major Victory. Now, 3 goes on here again, but when he's defeated, I ready. So I still have this Cosmic Ward sitting out here. Okay, so he thwarts for 1. Comes back to hand. I'm going to attack to clear my stun. I'm going to do 2 for Starhawk because that draws me a card. And aggression to deal 2 damage there. That readies me and draws me 2. Two for combat training. Now I'm +1 to everything. And I attack for 2 and knock him out. And did I attack to clear my stun? That was so dumb. Then 1, 2, 3. Oh, he still has plenty there. So Maria Hill draws me a card. He thwarts 1. She thwarts 2. And that lets Bug attack for 3 without retaliate. Okay, let's do it all over again. Okay. 2 goes on, +1. He's attacking for 2. I defend for 3. 2, 3, 4. I take 1 damage. 1 encounter card, not a treachery. That goes on Unus. So I'm going to do Justice to remove 2. Ready and draw 2 cards. Let's see. He doesn't have retaliate right now, so he's going to attack for 2 and come back to hand. We'll pay 2 for Starhawk, which draws me a card. Ooh, there's a Think Fast. Now might be the time. I attack for 2, which heals Bug. Starhawk attacks for 2 and knocks him out. Now, he comes back with 18 health and a tough. And Bug attacks for 3 with piercing. Then Kid Omega and Maria take a total of 4 off of here, taking that down to 3. But unfortunately, both of them go away. All right. I'm going to do... See, I've got a Cosmic Ward out there. Might do 1 for Think Fast, take a damage, and confuse. Then Cosmic Awareness for Quantum Magic brings Maria back to hand. I do 1, 2 for Maria, who draws me a card, puts another counter on, but gives me another encounter card. One, two, three. Let's do 2 for Quake. And together, they clear this off. Flip down and use this to heal me. Let's ready. Draw 6. Running out of space. 2 goes on and 1 here. He cannot scheme. I get 2 encounter cards. First one is Endless Ranks. Still not a treasury. Second one is Advance. And finally, Cosmic Awareness says no to that. All right, with 4 on here is going to add more to here. So do I have enough damage? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 6 short. Now I think I've got the win here. Let's flip up. And I can get a ready. So I'm going to do... Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to attack for 2. That heals Bug. I'm going to use Aggression to deal 2. That readies me and draws me 2 cards. I'm going to do 2 for Major Victory, who draws me a card. I can't play Major Victory at the moment. Attack for 2, and I can. I attack for 2 more. Let's do this. He attacks for 3. I attack for 2 more. Heals him. And then we will do a Karmic Blast to deal 4. So yeah, a long game because there's always something you have to deal with instead of just attacking Unus. But once you get to that sweet spot where it's like, okay, nothing else I do matters, it's a lot of fun. So that was Adam Warlock, the final Guardian I needed on the channel, versus Expert Unus. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what I missed. Surely I missed something. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a marvelous day.